So does anyone else find that sound to be just as satisfying as I do? I mean, leading up to that moment, I'm usually anxious or frustrated trying to get the chainsaw to start. But then the engine finally kicks on, idling in wait of the work ahead. Then I pull the trigger, and ladies and gentlemen, that is when its true power sings. This thing slices through wood like butter. Seriously, you've got to try it. In today's video, you get to see me using the chainsaw for the very first time. Now, I'm no stranger to down trees and clearing away my fair share of brush, but normally I let Brandon handle the power tools, especially if loss of life or accidental amputation could occur during use. But this year is all about trying new things for me. Plus, I knew I didn't really have much of a choice once I decided that I was going to clear a trail through this old hedge tree. This is why this trail will be called Hedge. You can see it goes through a humongous hedge tree. So this side hasn't been cut. It just has all these spidery branches that come down. And then on this side is where the trail will be. I was hoping we'd be able to ride closer into the branches, but a lot of that's just dead now, so clear that off. We'll come around here. And spit out that way. So if you're a green bean like me when it comes to power tools, here's my encouragement to you. Using a chainsaw is actually incredibly easy and it's not scary. Of course, it's important to take precautions and keep yourself safe. It's also really important to pay attention not only to what you're cutting, but how you're cutting it. You don't want the limb to smash or bind the blade. It's also important to cut the limb so that it falls the way that you want it to. Another tip I learned the hard way is to work in small sections whenever possible. It's much easier to work one small piece at a time rather than cutting one gigantic limb and then trying to figure out what to do with it. The last tip I want to leave with you is this. Just like not all trails are the same, not all trees are the same either. The hardiness of the wood will vary from tree to tree, depending on its kind and its age. Hedge is an extremely hardy wood, and the older, more seasoned the wood is, the harder it is to cut. So just keep that in mind. Some jobs are just going to go slower than others. That's it for me today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. The spring has been kind of rough, nothing but rain for us here in Missouri, so I haven't got much riding in lately. Plenty of work to do around here though. I'll be playing around with more tools, clearing more trails, and building features in the future. Get stoked! I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will see you in the next one.